finding new recipes using canned biscuit dough, crescent roll dough, cinnamon roll dough. It doesn't matter. Pre-made dough means endless possibilities. Today we're going to be using all of the ones that I just mentioned. Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. It is morning time. It is 9:41. I'm going to make us a breakfast. This came straight from Pillsbury's website. They have so many recipes using their canned doughs, but this one is simple and it sounds right up my alley because if you don't know, I love anything blueberry. And this is a blueberry lemon cinnamon roll breakfast bake. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, let's get started by preheating our oven to 350. That's the timer. We don't do that. We hit this. There we go. All right, I've got a 9x13 dish here. I'm gonna spray it with just a little bit of olive oil spray. I like using this one because I think it's from Pampered Chef, but it has this nice lid to it, so it'll be nice to put in the refrigerator because we're not gonna eat all this at one time. Okay, we've got this large bowl here. I'm gonna add 1 block of cream cheese. But like, why is it so difficult? Hello? Jeez Louise. And then we're also gonna add in 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. This is going in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna stir it. And then we might need to do 30 seconds more, we'll see. That's where y'all sit while I'm filming, in that cabinet. You just want it softened and able to combine. I think we're good. I don't think we need 30 more seconds. Now we're gonna add in 2 cups of blueberries. I just washed these. I tried to go through and remove any of the little stems that I saw, but there's another one. It's hard to get all of them. And then I just zested this lemon and it's all here. So we're gonna add in about a tablespoon of lemon zest. I don't think that's quite a tablespoon, so let's do a little bit more. Okay, let's stir all of that together. Now for this recipe, you want the Grand's cinnamon rolls. There are 5 of them in here and they're rather large. Okay, we're gonna save our icing. Okay, so now we're gonna cut each roll into 6 pieces. I've got 2 stacked on top of each other here. Those are definitely not precise, but I don't think it matters. Now we're gonna stir this around in here, kind of coating these in that cream cheese berry mixture. I could have used an even larger bowl, quite honestly. So make sure your bowl is quite large. Let's spoon this over into our baking dish. And you definitely want to make sure, kind of flatten it out to 1 layer. Well, that looks amazing. Oh, we got a few blueberries left. Can't let those go to waste. Okay, this is going in the oven at 350 for 34 to 38 minutes or until it's bubbling around the edges and the dough is baked all the way in the center as well. Oh my. Yes, just yes.
That was good. That was really good.
He's all but drooling over here. Don't burn yourself again. Oh.
That's really good.
Are you just admiring it?
Yeah. About ready to eat it though.
Okay.
It's too hot right now.
It is. We're gonna let it cool for just a couple minutes. We gotta get the topping ready.
Oh, there's a topping too.
There's a topping.
Is it gonna be a white sugary topping?
You'll see. This is our icing that came with the cinnamon rolls. And into this icing, I've got another tablespoon or so of lemon zest. So that's gonna go in, and that's gonna give us even more of that lemon flavor on top. So let's just stir that. And then it said to pipe it onto the top. So we're just gonna throw it in a little plastic baggie and cut the corner off so we can put it on top. Look at you remembering to put this on.
It's a miracle.
Oh my. Man. You gonna share with me?
Negative.
Yes, you
Negatory.
are. Go get us a couple forks. You decided you are gonna share with me?
I reckon.
You reckon.
I reckon. Tinky Winky. Okay. All right. What's funnier?
I'll be back.
That or you snorting? Tink. Wow. Warm blueberry pie. That icing. Little pop of the lemon in there. Very like tart and sweet. That blueberry flavor is so good.
And that cinnamon. Oh my goodness. So this is like a breakfast bake. That's what it says, but this is kind of dessert-ish, just so you know.
Wow.
This would be good for a brunch with some coffee.
Man. This is really good. I think you're going to have to get your own plate.
I know. I've had like 2 bites and you over here just scooping it up. Mmm. What you doing?
Cracking. What you doing?
It has cream cheese in it too, just so you know. But you like cream cheese and dessert type things, so.
That's really good. Reverse psychology. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm glad we're not having lunch.
Yeah, this is our lunch.
Regular lunch.
Oh my goodness. Make that. Make it for some guests. They will love it. And have some coffee to go with it. Oh, speaking of. Have coffee to go with it.
Wow.
This go round with our canned dough, we are going with crescent rolls. Tonight, we're going to use this to form a crust of a Frito Taco Pie. So it's Mexican night along with crescent rolls. It's gonna be very easy. And you can make this however you would like it, add whatever toppings you'd like, all the things. But let's get started. Optional, you can add in an onion, a diced onion, when you are cooking your ground beef, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Why? Why are half the onions in this bag not good? What's your guess? Is this one gonna be good or no? Yay! I just did half of that onion. So I've got 1 pound of lean ground beef going in. And dadgum, I just knocked y'all out. Along with that ground beef, I'm gonna add in our onion. We're gonna let that hang out and we're gonna go make our pie crust. So you just need a pie dish. I think mine is a 10-inch. I'm sure, no, it's a 9.5 inch, just kidding. I'm sure a 9-inch would be good too, but I'm going to just grease it a little bit with olive oil spray. And then I've got my roll of crescent dough. This should be pretty easy, but let's see. Should be. What happened? Oh, my little spatula thing fell. This is a clownery show over here. So we're gonna take the middle, or the point, and put it towards the middle. We are going to hopefully close up most of the seams. The good news is, even if it doesn't quite do the, look at that, that broke. Even if it doesn't do quite the trick, like if it doesn't close up completely, it's gonna be okay. Because we are gonna be putting a layer of Fritos on the bottom. So I'm gonna try to get it to close up as much as I can. We're getting there. It's like I needed 1 extra little crescent roll, but like I mentioned, it's gonna be okay if there's a gap. Look, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. It's gonna be okay. Let's take a fork and poke some holes in this crust, and this is gonna go in the oven to kind of pre-bake for just 5 minutes before we add any of the other stuff to it. Ooh, ain't she pretty? Let's go. So 5 minutes at 350. This is almost done. There's just a couple of pink spots still in here, so let me let this finish up and then we're gonna add some taco seasoning. We're gonna add in our taco seasoning, just like a pack, or about 3 tablespoons. And I'm gonna add in about 1/3 cup of water and let that hang out on low for just a few minutes. I did add just a little more water, so probably about 1/2 cup total. I've turned this all the way off. If you have a glass baking dish, I always forget glass takes longer to bake. So instead of doing it for 5 minutes, I put it in there for about 7.5, 8 minutes. Now I'm letting this cool, and then after it cools, we're gonna add a layer of Fritos. I opted for the chili cheese Fritos just because they have a little more flavor, and that's Steven's favorite Fritos, so that's what we're gonna go with. I think you need about 2 cups of Fritos. Good thing we don't need the whole bag because Steven had already opened the bag and started snacking, but since it was already open, I've been snacking too, so we're just gonna fill in that hole over there and nobody's gonna ever know. Let's layer our ground beef on top of that. And I don't know if you can hear it, Cole is outside mowing our grass. If you do hear that, that's what that is. Why? Mandy, why? Oh, that's hot. Now on top of our ground beef, you need about 1/2 cup of sour cream, which is a good thing because that's about all I've got left. And we're just gonna spread that as evenly as we can over top. And then at this point, you can put anything else on that you want baked in there. I'm gonna add some black beans. I did drain and rinse my black beans. And I bet if you drained some Rotel, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I have some Rotel over there. Let me go look. I did have some Rotel, so I drained it really, really well. And I'm gonna add this on top because why not, right? And let's just spread that out evenly. And finally on top, you're gonna add some taco blend or Mexican blend cheese. I'm telling you what, Gracie Lou is pretty much deaf now unless I'm opening a cheese package. She can hear that from clear across the house. It's just amazing how it works like that. This is gonna go back in the oven at 350 for another. Hi, did you know I have cheese? Moving on. This is going back in the oven. And this may take longer than 20 minutes because it is a glass pie dish. But basically, we're just putting it in there until the crust is completely, or the dough is completely cooked. So we'll check it at the 20-minute mark, and if I need to add more time, that's fine. That looks so good, and it smells divine. Look at that. Nobody would ever know there's a hole in my crust, okay? As long as you don't tell them, I ain't gonna tell them. You gonna tell them? I'm gonna let this cool for 5 to 10 minutes. I just chopped up a couple of Roma tomatoes, and I'm using the help of Fresh Express Garden and have shredded iceberg lettuce. So this is gonna go on top. I've also got some avocado that I'm pretty sure is ready, so we can put that on top too. Kind of fell apart, which I suspected, but I'm not mad about it because it's gonna taste the same no matter what, right? Now let's put some toppings on here. I know we've already got the tomatoes in the rotel, but it's nice to have fresh when you can. Let's throw a little more cheese on top and a couple more Fritos because why not, right?
This looks really good.
It does look really good. He already put some hot sauce on his. I've got to put some on mine, the Cholula.
Oh man, really good.
So did you get some of the crust too?
Yeah, I got a little bit of it. I want some more of it. But
okay.
It's like a taco.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like a taco bowl, kind of. Mm-hmm. So you've got the crunchiness of the Fritos, and then the crescent roll dough got pretty, I don't want to say hard, but it's not soggy at all.
Flavors
so
of the meat.
Got the taco.
Yeah. Flavors. It's like a taco salad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's like a taco salad. It's really good. Love the crunch of
the
Fritos in there. It's a nice touch.
Good.
I love some chili Fritos anyway. So
I know those are your favorite.
But yeah, the meat's good and flavored with the taco seasonings and everything. It's very pleasant. I love it. And you get a little touch of avocado here on the side.
I'm telling you what.
I gotta have that.
I do love the crescent roll, and then the chili cheese Fritos really do set it off. So yeah, that was a nice touch. Mm-hmm. Other than just regular Fritos, I like that. So
yeah.
Oh, somebody's about done over there.
It's delicious. Plus, I'm hungry. I am hungry.
All right, so this is a winner. Y'all should make it. I am back with another canned dough recipe, and this time it is using crescents again, except now it's not a dinner recipe, it's another breakfast pastry type recipe. 2 ingredients, friends. Well, technically 3. You need cinnamon sugar at the very end, but 2 main ingredients: crescents and apple butter. Do you like apple butter? I love apple butter. It's very simple and they look so cute. At least the ones on the internet did. This is Mandy we're talking about, so mine aren't going to be nearly as pretty, I'm sure. Something I've never noticed on a can of crescents, at least the Pillsbury, before. Do you see what that says? It says air fryer ready. Have you ever tried crescent rolls in the air fryer? Does it tell you how to do it? It does. Very interesting. Let me know. Do you do your crescent rolls in the air fryer? Just like regular crescent rolls, not a recipe, just, yeah. Let me know. Let's get started. We got to preheat the oven to 350. I just realized, I don't know that I told you what these are called. I love the names. These are called apple butter cruffins. Crescent roll / muffin cruffin. So cute. Okay, it says to lightly flour where you're going to be working. So here we go. Now, if I had thought it through, I would have just gotten the crescent roll dough sheet, so I don't have to pinch seams together, but that's okay. Okay, it does say to roll the dough out. It says to a 12 by 16. Yeah, we'll see how we do. I'm gonna flour this. I just threw flour all on the floor. Look, it separated right back out. I gotta fix that. Yeah, mine are not gonna be no 12 inches. I should have done that first. That's as good as it's getting. Now what we're gonna do is just take about a ½ cup of apple butter and spread it all over. All right, so now what we're gonna do is roll this up on the long edge. So you don't want to make a really fat roll this way. You're going to make a long, skinny roll this way. At least that's what we're going to attempt to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is going to be so messy. Do you see that? Do you see that it's coming out the edge? Yeah, well, and I don't think I rolled it as tightly as she did in the picture. Mine are going to be so ugly. Oh my. Okay, that's all right. We're going to cut it in half this way, and then we cut it in half again. Now you're just supposed to kind of curl it up like a cinnamon roll would look, like that. However, again, mine is super fat. Hers were long and skinny. So, okay, so I've got 4 of these sprayed. I mean, they're fitting, so that's good. They're gonna expand though. These are going in the oven at 350 for 22 to 24 minutes. Let's see if they're ready. Oh, they're special. They look nothing like the picture. Oh my. That one looks kind of like the picture, but the rest of them just look like a big blob. But we're going with it. It's gonna be okay. I think they're done though. Let me check. I'm actually gonna put them in for another couple of minutes. Welcome to Baking with Mandy.
It never goes like it's supposed to.
Never. I left them in there for 2 more minutes and I feel like they're good now. We're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon sugar. This is just the Mr. Sticks cinnamon sugar. You can make your own, of course. It's not really sticking to the top because my tops don't look like the recipe. So, y'all, let's pray this tastes good, okay? And I just realized what it said. It says to roll each cruffin in, it's so hot, in the cinnamon sugar, which makes a little more sense than just putting it on top. Oh, that's doing better. Okay, we're doing better, friends.
I want to show you the pictures of what this is supposed to look like, okay?
Show me what you're working with.
That's what they're supposed to look like. Mine don't.
We're going to put them to the test. Are they supposed to have icing on them?
No,
No. What? Why does that look white?
that's just the layers of it when
layers.
it's cut inside.
I got it. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's look and see if it's got layers inside of it. Let's pull it out like that. Ooh.
It does.
Yeah, look at that. It does.
Okay, you take half and I'll take half.
All right, well, I kind of messed it up.
It's wait.
You take the small half.
Okay. Tink. Okay.
Good.
That's a good little pastry.
Mm-hmm.
With coffee. Yet again.
Yeah, that's good. It's amazing. It's like homemade. It's like something you'd get out of a deli or whatever.
They just don't look
You know?
like it.
When you go to the grocery store and you go to the deli section.
Well, the bakery.
All the fresh.
The
the bakery. The
yeah.
bakery.
Yeah.
Not the
Not
deli.
the deli.
The bakery. The bakery that's over there near the deli. Yeah. But not the deli. The bakery. I wish I had some more apple butter.
Apple butter jeans.
Jane.
We eating stuff. You want some?
Yeah, I want some stuff.
Take you a bite.
Little apple butter on there.
You like that?
Oh yeah.
Really? I did not think you would like that.
Icing would be good on it too.
Or you
Like
could
a
just
little-
spoon some apple butter on top.
Yeah, you could. I think that would be good.
It has been a long day. It is 5:30 on a Friday night. Stephen and Cole are outside getting some things ready for their fishing trip tomorrow. And we had kind of a late lunch and kind of a large lunch. So I figured tonight for dinner we could do kind of like an appetizer type thing. This could definitely be part of a meal, but it would be a great appetizer as well. These are called pull-apart pepperoni pizza rolls. And for this recipe, the canned dough that we are using are biscuits. I don't think you necessarily need the flaky layers. It's just all my grocery store had. But you want the 16 ounce. So you want the Grand's biscuits, and it's the 16 ounce. So you want them kind of large. But first, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 400. So it says to melt the butter in a large bowl. I hope this is large enough. Is this large enough? I don't think it is. Hold please. That's large enough. So we need to melt half a stick of unsalted butter. So 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. We need to melt that. So let's go pop this in the microwave. And while that is in the microwave melting, I'm gonna open up this can. And we're gonna be cutting these biscuits into 9 pieces each. Help me out here. Oh, the butter's done. We're gonna leave it over there for now. Okay, I had to think it through. You know what I'm saying? There we go. And then I'm gonna do the same thing this way. Look at me figuring out hard things. It's not hard, but I try to act like it is. You know, it makes me feel better. I feel accomplished. Don't laugh at me. Ta-da! I went and grabbed our butter. Now we've got this mozzarella cheese. Normally I like to get the Kraft creamy melt, but they were out. So we're gonna add in a cup of mozzarella cheese. It's about half of this bag. And don't come at me. Gracie Lou is asleep on the back porch. I'll save her some. Now we need 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. If you were here for last Friday's video, you know that the top came off and this glass just about shattered all over my floor, but my ninja skills saved the day. So I'm just gonna be very careful with this because apparently it likes to come apart. 2 tablespoons is a lot, right? I mean, I feel like it's a lot for this, but we're just gonna go with it. And then we're gonna add in about a ½ teaspoon of salt. Let's stir all of this together. Okay, so now it says to toss in the biscuit dough and our mini pepperoni. If you can't find mini pepperoni, it'll be okay. Just chop up some regular, because sometimes I can't get it. Sometimes my grocery store is out. And then you need about a ½ cup of the mini pepperoni. We don't want to eat that. That's a no. You know what? It says ½ cup. I'm just gonna, look, we're just gonna do the whole thing. Okay? Okay. And then we're just gonna toss. Gosh, this smells so good. It's that Italian seasoning and then that butter. Now let me grab my muffin tin. I spared y'all, but I sprayed this really quickly. Now we're gonna take approximately 6 pieces of the biscuit coated with the other good stuff into each muffin tin. Now it says to take a little bit of mozzarella and put it on top of each finished roll. And if I was filming, if I was paying attention to what I was filming, you would see that, but I wasn't paying attention. There you go. So we're just adding just a little bit of mozzarella on top. We are gonna put these in the oven at 400 for about 12 minutes. And then I'm gonna warm up some marinara sauce to dip these in. But you're gonna be able to pull these apart, hence the name, and dip them in marinara sauce. I mean, doesn't that sound great? As promised. I told you, I wouldn't forget. She's happy. All right, I think these are done. They look pretty golden brown on top. We had some pizza sauce, so I warmed that. So I'm gonna let these cool for just a second and then we're gonna pop it out and try it. Will you go get the marinara sauce?
I will, for $5.
I ain't got $5.
27 cents.
Stupid.
All right.
Ooh, look how easy they come out. Just,
I know.
these are
That one
pull.
kinda fell up.
No, it's supposed to. They're pull apart.
Oh,
I used this. He used his fingers.
correctamundo.
Oh, at the cheesiness. Is that a good little appetizer?
Oh, yeah.
I'm burning myself.
Pizza thingy.
We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna let this.
We'll
cool.
be right back, right after these messages.
Ooh.
It is good, isn't it? Definitely don't skip on the marinara sauce. I think that
So
definitely
here,
makes it more.
I think this would be fun for little kids.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you obviously
really
want to
fun.
make sure it's cooled down, but it's fun because it's like the little pieces just pull apart so easily.
I like how it's, you know, crispy on the outside, a little doughy on the inside.
Yeah, but it's not undone.
No, no.
It's just softer on the outside, but it definitely got more crispy on the outside. Let me know which one you plan to try first. And is there a particular canned dough that you tend to get more often? I feel like I get crescent rolls most often. Let's talk dough in the comments. Thanks, y'all. See you next time. Bye. I love finding new recipes. I'm good. I just randomly cough. Dude, are you good?
Yeah,
Did you spill water?
just a little bit.
A lot? Oh,
Alright.
okay. Bye-bye.
How about don't cough? Stop it.
Take 40.